Enoch, Dr. Vanessa Enoch, has led local efforts to drive change in the criminal justice system, including reform of the jury process and the juvenile justice system. Dr. Enoch is a lead community organizer with the Coalition for a Just Hamilton County. Let's welcome her.
Let me give a shout out, first of all, to my partner in crime over there, Senator Cecil Thomas, Ohio senators fighting for all of us. There's an old adage that says, if you're not at the table, you're on the menu. For far too long, women and children in Hamilton County have been on the menu. I applaud women who bravely stand to have a seat at the table in the fight against injustice. Today, we're asking some of the same questions we asked over 50 years ago. Do blacks have the right to vote? Yes! And do women have the right to hold public office? Yes! In Ohio, a child found guilty of an offense by Hamilton County prosecutor Joe Dieters. That child could appeal that decision to Joe's brother, Dennis, at the First District Court of Appeals. And when that child can't get justice at the appeals court, they might have the opportunity to appear before Joe's friend Pat at the Ohio Supreme Court, who is indebted to Joe for being kind enough to hire his sons, Matt and Richard, and 31 relatives of other judges or county officials in the prosecutor's office. One woman stood against the grave injustices in the corrupt judicial system here in Cincinnati. When this woman realized that children of Hamilton County were not being treated fairly, she decided to both stand up and take a seat. In just 18 months on the bench, this woman single-handedly changed 5 laws in Ohio. She stood up for voters in predominantly black precincts to force the Board of Elections to count their votes. Her landmark case changed election laws across the state. She also ordered the shackles to be taken off of our children. Because in this country, cases are tried in the media, potential juries are tainted, and the accused are found guilty in the court of public opinion long before they ever make it into the courtroom. This woman changed discovery laws so that now prosecutors must turn over police reports as evidence in every courthouse across the state of Ohio. Slavery didn't end in America when the Emancipation Proclamation was signed in 1863. Today, we have a prison industrial system that's nothing more than a redesigned system of slavery. Children are bought and sold on the stock market for profit and funneled through private prisons at a cost of $220,000 per child per year right here in Ohio. That's $330 million annually on Hamilton County juveniles alone. They're worth more in jail than in schools, where it only costs $11,000 a year to educate them. 120,000 residents voted to end mass incarceration in the system in the county when they elected this woman as the first black and the first Democratic juvenile court judge. For the first time ever, there was a black woman controlling $30 million budget, the second highest budget in the county, where she employed she was over 400 employees. She had decision-making authority in over 50,000 juvenile cases. The prosecutor, Joe Dieters, has spent nearly $8 million of your tax money to keep her off the bench. His friend sued her over 30 times and brought 10 false felony criminal charges against this innocent woman just to keep her off the bench. Her jury was composed of the best friends, mothers, neighbors, wives, and attorneys of her political foes. She was convicted of a crime she was never even charged with. This judge, who heard her case, refused to poll the jury, and the only 3 black jurors came forward forward that evening to say that guilty was not their verdict. People have been paid off to stay silent about her case, and others were told not to even say her name publicly. Well, I stand before you today to say her name. Her name is Judge Tracy Marie Hunter. Judge Hunter stood up against mass incarceration and the school-to-prison pipeline, and she was persecuted and prosecuted for standing up. She still faces 6 months in jail for a crime she did not commit. Today, I'm asking you to never be silent again when you see injustice. My name is Enoch, Dr. Vanessa Enoch. On May 8th, I'm standing up. I'm running in the Democratic primary for the U.S. Congress in Butler County.